welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a Vourly plan with me featuring the Hipster Christmas kit by Bubba Bear Studios. I've been looking forward to using this kit for a really long time, so I'm really excited to jump right in and get started. Generally, when a kit has date covers, I like to go all the way to the top, and I start off by covering up the black date bar with some whiteout so that it doesn't peek through the stickers. However, my whiteout did not feel like cooperating, so I'm skipping this part. I'm not too terribly worried about it though, because this kit does have a lot of black in it, since it is black, red, and white themed. So I'm hoping that it won't be too jarring to see those bits of black bar peeking out from between the stickers. It'll look kind of like it was intentional because there is so much black in this kit. After the date covers, I am moving on to these 7 blank headers that are included on the checklist page. I use weather stickers, and I like to take a blank header, normally a glitter header, and put it down and then put the weather icon in the center, and then on either side I write the high and low for the day. It really helps me in a number of ways, not only to make sure that my children are dressed appropriately for the weather, but I also plan my daily errands and dinners and things like that around the weather. So it's important to me to know what the weather is going to be like on any given day. I won't actually put the weather icons down until the day before. So on Sundays I'll do Monday through Wednesday, and then Thursday morning I'll do Thursday through the weekend, just because weather changes so much in its prediction phase. After that, I'm moving on to my Christmas countdown stickers by the Glam Planner. These have come in handy. This is the first time I've used any type of countdown sticker before, and I think I like it. Actually, no, I guess it's not my first time. I did use some birthday countdowns, but that was only 1 week, so it doesn't feel like a countdown. Next up, I've got the to-do headers, and I'm only going to put them down on Monday through Friday. On the weekends, I generally don't have to-do lists. It's just things that in general that happen. So I'm not going to be putting to-do headers down on Saturday or Sunday. The Christmas countdown stickers were not flat on the bottom, so I did have to use a craft knife to pry up parts of the sticker so that I could fit the headers underneath. I'm a big fan of having a craft knife handy when I do my planning, because it's easier to pull a sticker up with a craft knife. You don't have to worry about wrecking it with your nails, or if there's something underneath your nails, getting it on your sticker and ruining it. It's just a handy tool to have. Next, I'm going to lay down my checklists. 5 of the 8 are with a white background, so I'm going to go ahead and use these Monday through Friday, and I'm going to alternate the black and red circles. I'm going to save the colorful boxes for my sidebar and for the weekend. At this point, you're probably thinking, wow, for an hourly user, she certainly is covering up a lot of these hours with stickers. And that ties into my Vourly style. My time is pretty much my own until about 3 o'clock on Mondays through Fridays. So until that point in my planner, things are very general. Just general things I want to get done and some decorative elements. After 3 o'clock, my kids are home, and we're really dealing with a lot of after-school activities and extracurriculars, and that's when I need to know specific times for things to happen. So that's the point where I switch over to more of an hourly style. So I do use my to-do lists and full boxes down to about 3 o'clock. That part is very much like a no white space vertical, and then from 3 on, it's hourly, hence Vourly. I'm going to take my full boxes now and lay them down in a not symmetrical way, but starting with the darkest in the middle and then going to black and white and then red and black after that. My weekends, I like to have full coverage, so I'm taking this shorter strip of washi and putting it at the top of Saturday and Sunday, and I'm using a metal ruler to rip it down to the correct size, and I'm later on going to be layering the weekend banner on top of that spot. I want to have some sort of header there, not only to take up space, but to give it a uniform look with the rest of the week. So I'm putting down today's because, again, I don't normally have a to-do list on Saturday or Sunday. And I'm going to use a combination of half boxes and full boxes and darker checklists to fill up the space. On Sundays, we really only have church, football, and our weekly Sunday night dinner at my mother-in-law's house. So I'm filling those in. And then Saturdays, sometimes we run errands, sometimes we just hang out. So I'm putting down a checklist, and I'm going to have that be the landing spot for any to-dos we decide to have, or just as a memory keeping little thing, I can add in what we did. Some of those spaces are probably going to end up getting covered by quarter boxes by the end of the weekend. I do tend to move my post-it notes back and forth on things that I'm worried that I'm going to forget. And I am using a quarter box as well as a mini checklist and a TV icon to create a box that will record what football games we watch on Sunday. I like that this kit does not come with traditional littles because I don't use littles. Instead, it has a ton of quarter boxes, a handful of functional icons, and you build your own. Laying down a half box with one of these meal icons to note our Sunday night dinner. And here comes the weekend banner. I'm not very good at centering these, so I always stick it on the end of the craft knife and then center it and then press it down. And I'm taking the remaining half boxes and filling in and blocking off times when I know we have commitments. On Tuesday, we have a church function, and I do need to bring a couple of things, so I'm going to layer a mini checklist with a half box to help me remember the 2 items that I need to bring with me. We have scouts every week. My husband and I are den leaders, and our son is in scouts. And then we always block off some time on Mondays that are designated family time. I do end up needing to move that box down though, because I forgot that we do also normally watch Monday Night Football, and kickoff is at 5:30. So I am just moving things down a smidge so that I can make room for Monday Night Football. We also have a weekly FaceTime date with my mom, which is normally on Tuesdays, but because we have a church thing that night, it's going to have to be on Wednesday of this week. Putting down Thursday night football, and then starting to use some of the functional icons that are included with this kit. Trash day is Thursday, and then going to put down these little meal icons so that I know roughly when I need to plan on having dinner, either before certain events or after. My daughter and I are going to a ballet on Saturday, and the boys are going to the movies, and we're probably going to meet up afterwards and go out to dinner as a family, so putting that down, as well as TV icons for the football games. Moving into the sidebar, this is the only part where I kind of struggled. I usually put down my work schedule, a miscellaneous to-do list, and then some weekly habit trackers. This kit doesn't come with weekly habit trackers, so I am filling in using some washi. I tried to pull some from my printables stash, but the colors of red clashed, so I decided against it. I ended up taking the remaining piece of washi that was left over from the weekend section and filling in that bottom part. It was a little bit too wide though, so I'm using my craft knife again and a metal ruler to trim it down to the appropriate size. And then it's a little bit longer than the page, so I'm going to take some scissors and just chop that off. It's starting to look pretty good. Diving into my mini binder full of my functional deco and the weekly staples that I use every single week. These church flags are by Paper Loving Mommy, and I'm using 2 this week because we have 2 church functions. We also have our designated family time every Monday, so I'm picking out a family time sticker, also by Paper Loving Mommy, and putting that down. We do have to help set up the night before for the church function, and I'm going to set a little quarter box down so that I remember. Now, either my husband or I get paid every Friday, and this kit does come with a payday sticker, but I have specific stickers that I use to help me remember whose payday it is. So since it is my husband's payday, I'm putting down this payday flag by the Sweet Paper Company, and that'll help me remember as soon as I open it up. Oh, husband's payday today. These Boy Scout stickers are by Planner Penny. And I realized that I forgot to put down a half box for my daughter's ballet class on Tuesday. And these little ballerinas are also by the Sweet Paper Company. She has a recital on Friday, and it came with this little recital flag sticker. But because it's pink, and I'm not a huge fan of the pink right next to the red, I don't know that that sticker is actually going to survive the week. I think by the time I post the full spread completed next Sunday, it's probably not going to be there. These Instagram lettering stickers are by Wild Sunshine Company. And so is this Lazy Day sticker. Sunday really is just a day where we relax, and I tinker with my planner, but it's mostly church and then sweatpants and football. This Drunk Santa Bear is from the most recent Posse sampler from Bubba Bear Studios, and it came with this order, and I figured he looks appropriate right there. And it wouldn't be a Monday without a Monday Mona. I went with the gray one this time because I thought it went well with a black and white themed kit, and later on I am going to add a phrase underneath her. I've gone into my stockpile of munchkins and put down the usual munchkin on a computer that I use to denote my FaceTime date with my mom every week, and a paying bills zombie munchkin. Thursday nights we generally stay in and are lazy and watch Netflix, so I'm putting down a Tonight We Netflix sticker by Bubba Bear Studios and one of these little munchkins from the movie sheet from Once More with Love. And I also have these little holiday munchkins in their little ugly Christmas sweaters, and I keep forgetting to use them, but I did end up using them. One to cover up this page flag on the side, and a little candy cane. I also added in stuff from my post-it notes, as well as some extra washi so that I could add some deco and my fantasy football tracking. I forgot to actually film that part, so this is me coming back in to show you what I did. These are the leftovers from the kit that I've consolidated onto one sheet for easy use throughout the week. And here is the paper clip that I'm going to be using to keep us all together. It is by the book Nook Patch, and I thought that the ugly Christmas sweater was very appropriate. And we are all finished. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, feel free to like and subscribe below. I'm going to be filming new Plan With Me's or videos in general every week. And starting in the new year, there are going to be 2 Plan With Me's a week because I'm moving to a 2-planner system. I hope that you enjoyed it. Feel free to follow me on my planner Instagram where I'll have all of these shops tagged. And have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.